we are, back again.
Please forgive us with not having our fun t-shirts on tonight, but we're freaking cold. So, yes, we've got jumpers on. I've got t-shirts on underneath here, but no, we're just going to stay warm tonight. Welcome, everyone, to the crazy night of free tarot readings with myself, Anne, and Renata over here. For those who haven't played this game before,
I love
Renata is a talented tarot psychic medium reader, and I, Anne Rekovich, read the naughty cards with no skill whatsoever, and I make it up as I go along.
She does not.
But sometimes I hit a little bit of a truth, and sometimes people go, oh yeah, I can relate to that. Mm-hmm. So, to get into this, all you do is ask a question and then wait nicely.
Love naughty spirit.
Because the questions come up. We get over 1,000 comments every night, and we just sort of go to the ones that sort of stick out to us, you know, a bit like Dingo's dog pies. And
Hi Jen Pritchard, hello gorgeous.
Who came on the last show? We were on at 7 p.m. with the gorgeous lady Tamara on Spirit Talk Australia Radio. And that was really cool. So here we all go again for another night. By the way, we are blunt. We don't beat around the hashtag sacred bush. We are right to the point, and sometimes a little bit ouchy truthful. But it's better to be like that than pretend that it's all lovely. Yes. But in actual fact, you need to boot up the bum.
No spiritual bypassing here at all. Do us a favour, guys. Please share this with someone you love or hate.
Because we're getting depressed. We're getting very depressed.
Yeah, Facebook is just playing silly buggers with us and not wanting to share anything with anyone unless we pay them lots of money. So the only thing
we don't have lots of money.
No, we don't. The only thing to do is to ask you guys to do the sharing for us and share it with someone that you think might like to have a reading, or someone in your circle of friends, or even put it on your Facebook page. Whatever you can do for us at this stage, that would be awesome.
Cost you nothing but a click of your finger.
Yes.
And you get a big smile from us. And if you feel like sending us some stars, you can do that too. If you're on YouTube, you can make a small donation towards the pitifulness of Renata and I. No, we're not pitiful, we're wonderful. Alright, we're going to start off with the gorgeous Maya J. Woo!
You nearly knocked that over.
Oh,
hello, Maya.
Also, we've got cards 1, 2 and 3 tonight, so nobody misses out in a reading. You can choose one of those cards. At the end of the night, we will reveal them. Oh, no sex questions, please. As in, is somebody cheating on me, or should I leave my husband, or anything like that. Personal relationship questions, those sorts of things. And please, no health questions with dire health issues. And thank you to all the people who have congratulated me on the birth of my baby granddaughter number 2, Ruby, who came into the world yesterday. I just don't know where my book is.
She did. Face first.
Face first. She's bruised. She's looking better today. Okay.
You'd be bruised too, coming out of the hole that you have to come out of when you come into the world.
Yes.
It's a bit of a shock, isn't it?
Yes.
They could have
and they induced her. They shouldn't have induced her. Because she came in just to check, because Ruby wasn't moving around as much as she wanted to. And they said, oh, well, you're having regular Branxton Hicks, so let's just induce you anyway, because you would have come back in a few days. It's like, so the baby hadn't got itself into its position, because they worked their way down into the position to come out. So she hadn't finished. So she was coming out face first. She hadn't rotated. So my poor daughter Hannah, who was a trained singer and had the best projection you've ever heard, apparently screamed down Maitland Hospital. She bellowed like nobody.
It's so embarrassing once you remember, ladies. Yeah. You've all been there.
There was 9 people in the room, 9 staff members, and when she let loose and got that final push to get Ruby out, they all went, right, well, we know she's out now. The ears were bleeding. Anyway, let's get Maya a card.
Maya J., my heart goes out to you, my sweetheart. Not only have you had to try...
Have we got the right one? Mel McLay. This is not Maya J with a shop. You're thinking Mel.
Mel. Sorry. Hi, Maya J. Poor Maya. I'm sorry. You've got to change your name, Maya. You have to change your name, or you have to get a witchy shop. Okay, one of the two. One of the two.
It's all right, I caught it this time.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know I have the best of intentions. There must be something there in your future that you need to do that you don't know yet, because I am getting you very, very, very muddled. Thank you so much.
That's all right.
Okay, Maya, a card for you. This is the Six of Swords, so really, really be careful over the next week or two what you talk about and how you talk about yourself and how you talk about the experiences that you are having at the moment. Because the likelihood is that there are people listening with ears that may want to use that against you at some point in time as a bit of a weapon, because people are like that. And so it may be actually better to not say anything at all, or to really sort of just calm down that emotional part of you that kind of wants to talk about things that are really, really sort of personal. I just don't think it's the right time to do so at this stage, having seen that particular card, because you can sometimes make the same mistake of over saying things and then kind of stepping back at some point in the future and going, geez, I wish I hadn't have said that to that particular person. That's all I'm saying.
And can't blame it on Mercury in retrograde. All right, we are now going on to Megan Dargan.
Hello, Megan Dargan. Is this a family member of yours?
I'm not playing favourites.
Okay, all right. Here we
The
go,
Dargans
Megan.
haven't had readings in ages. They're entitled to some.
And you have the Chariot card. So, Megan, whatever you are doing, you are 1 foot off launching into something new. Something keeps holding you back. Something keeps holding you back. And you're not really reaching your true potential or what you can do. So it's either someone or something that holds you back. Whether it could be a little bit of low self-esteem thrown into the mix as well, Megan. But you can be in a better place. You can. This is about putting your big girl panties on and going, I'm just going to do this.
Grandma knickers, we all love them.
I'm just going to do this. I'm going to move forward on this particular project, on this particular thing that I want to do. And the Chariot card will always be something that keeps poking you until you do. Because it's like, you know you want to do this. You know you can do
It's
this.
like horny husbands.
Yeah, you
It's
know
gonna
you
keep
can
poking
do
you.
this.
Woo!
And yeah, that's kind of the issue. So big girl panties on, Megan, and just move forward with whatever is the most important thing on your mind that you feel that you need to do right now.
Hey guys, I got new cards and I was really excited, and I'll get them out to show you. But I ordered them back in July, and I've been waiting for them to come. And they finally got here, and I have got no idea how to read them. Okay, Siobhan wants to know... Oh, no, she's just saying, biggest believer in the paranormal. I've seen ghosts in a place called St. Margaret's and a ghost dog.
St.
Awesome.
Margaret's where, Siobhan?
Oh, Maria, thank you so much for subscribing. We really appreciate it.
Where St. Margaret's where, my darling? That would be awesome.
So Daniela, for her birthday tomorrow...
Oh, Daniela.
Would like
Happy birthday, sweetheart,
would
for tomorrow.
like a... now, this deck is called Arcane Bullshit. So when I read that title, I thought, that's got to be for me. So here they are. There's the new ones, right? So I might need you to hang on to that book because we're probably going to need it. So Danielle, you are going to get my very first reading out of the Arcane Bullshit cards.
And I will translate, I will interpret for you.
We will, once you see, I pull a card for you, they're all still a little bit sticky. Not that sort of sticky, but you know, they're all that fresh and minted and new. So I'm just going to dig in here, and a birthday card for Danielle. Right. Oh, okay. Lil Pablo. So you look up Lil Pablo. So here we are.
What number is it?
No number.
Oh.
You've
That
got
doesn't
a
help.
baby sitting on a frog, blowing a horn, holding a lobster. So I have no fecking idea what that means. Let's make something up. All right. So there is someone beneath you that is maybe undermining you, and they're a bit of a toad. So what you need to do is blow your own horn and let the world know your new ideas because they're valuable as a lobster. How's that?
We've just lost a whole lot of people. I'm trying to find little Pablo here.
And in the meantime, I will get you a naughty card. So, here we go. Oh, naughty card for Danielle. Oh, Spirit feckin' rocks and so do you, so start freaking acting like it. Right, no more down in the dumps you've got to think positive. I can smile all the time anyway. You're a happy chappy. Right,
so, little Pablo for you, Danielle. Don't anyone else ask for one. It's going to take all night to find them. He's got a little horn for tooting, plus a lobster, and he's riding backwards on a frog. What a little rascal. He's probably up to all kinds of mischief. Wait, just how little is this guy? Or is this a super big frog? Take some time to ponder the idea of scale.
You might meet a man with a small penis. I don't know.
No, it might be about what you think is a really, really big issue. May not be a big issue at all. It may be a really small issue, or maybe you have to think of it as a very small issue, and that will change things.
Ooh, happy birthday. Oh, no, we just keep going. Well, I thought we had 3 on tonight, but it was only 2. We've got 3 tomorrow. Oh, Dwayne, thank you. Jesus loves you too.
Thank you. Jesus loves you too, Dwayne.
Yeah, Jesus loves everybody. It's just the priest what we got to worry about. But Dwayne, we'll try a card, please.
Oh, awesome, Dwayne.
We'll bring you to our side.
Okay, all right. Jesus is sending you this message, gorgeous Dwayne. So here you are. And you have the 6 of coins. Now, the 6 of coins tells me, Dwayne, that you are a super cool guy and you love to give of yourself to other people. This is not the right time to do so, though, my sweet. This is time to collect your money, collect all of those things that are yours, and actually call them back in. So there might be people who own things of yours, and it's time for you to collect on them. Don't be so generous right now, because there is going to come a time very, very shortly when you're going to have to use that finance and use that money for yourself. And it doesn't belittle you to not be as generous as you have been in the past. And that can be generous with your time, generous with your finances, generous with your words. Sometimes we just have to hold some of that energy back in because we're going to be needing it a little bit later on. So pull some of those things back. Also reclaim some of the things that people may have taken from you that you should be getting back.
All right, and thank you everyone for all the good wishes. Yeah, Ruby, Anne Marie, named after me, so I get a little nod in there. And Tracy Marie is Jake's mum. So, yeah. Oh, hey Belinda, how are you doing? Belinda is feeling a little bit stuck and wants to know. Wants a little bit of help by the sounds of it.
Hey, Belinda. Now, remember that wherever you go, you take yourself with you. So, moving can help and assist if we have made a plan as to why we are moving and that there is a particular good reason for doing that. Otherwise, you are really just taking the same old problems and issues with you wherever you go. So that has to be really thought out, Belinda, before you take any big steps. It's a good idea to plan that first before actually making the move and working out why you want to move. Now, a good enough reason to move is I have certain skills and I will never get a job where I am in these skills, but somewhere else I will definitely be able to get a job. Good reason to move. But if you just want to get away and think, well, a change anywhere is going to make me forget about some of the mistakes or some of the things that have occurred in my life, the likelihood is that isn't going to happen. Belinda, I've chosen I've chosen a card for you, and this is it. Okay, the 3 of Swords. So this suggests to me that whatever you're trying to get away from is something of a very emotional concern, an emotional matter, whether someone has hurt you or whether someone has, not really been there when you required them to be there. So part of the move is getting away from them. It's hard because unless you work through all of that emotional stuff, you're just going to feel as shitty in a new spot as you feel in where you are right now, my darling.
And I love it. Karen said that she thinks she heard Hannah screaming from WA. Hello, Doofin. I can hear you here. Yay! Would love a reading if possible, please.
Doofin. Yes, here comes your card. And it is the Nine of Wands. And this is a good card in that it talks about you actually finally seeing the forest for the trees. In other words, you're looking at the big picture now instead of all the minute little things that have gotten in your way up till this point in time, which is a really awesome mindset shift and a mindset change. That's what you need to do. You need to look at the bigger picture and understand why you are in the situations that you are and how you are going to get out of them in a total perspective. Rather than getting bogged down with tiny little problems that really you're wasting time on and that aren't going to get you anywhere. So that's what this is about. And yeah, make sure that you've made that mindset change, because that's going to really, really change things for you.
Oh, Gilly Dogley. Hello, Three Beards. How are you? And we love your show too. We're on Uncensored Radio tomorrow. We're going to be part of the general banter over normal everyday topics. It's not ghosty. What will we do?
Oh, normal everyday topics.
Yeah, well, they're doing a pre-recorded interview, which will be ghosty for the first one. But the second one is their general live one, where they're going to throw news of the day at us, and we've got to reply. Ooh. I don't know about anything happening outside this room.
Well, I have an opinion on everything, so it should be juicy.
All right, so we've got Karen would like a card, please, in advance. Thank you very much.
Okay, Karen, how are you this evening?
Cold. Everyone's cold.
Thank you for having joined us for Spirit Talk Australia and the talk there. I hope you really enjoyed it. We had a great time. And this is a Seven of Coins. So this is about looking at everything that you own, everything that feels important to you, everything that feels as though it is precious, and just being aware of what it is that you really need to do with all of that stuff. Is it something that you need to keep? Is it something that is going to be important to you 5 or 10 years down the track? What can be changed around you at the moment? What can you kind of shuffle up and create more with that you've kind of been hanging on to, and you kind of know, well, what do I do with this stuff? So it may be time to move some things on and do a little bit of decluttering, but decluttering is also going to allow you to bring greater prosperity into your space.
And yes, Karen, you are right. My hair is looking lighter. I am going a bit blonder. Just as I'm getting older, just to hide my grey roots. I was at the hairdresser's yesterday, so it is a bit blonder. Although the lovely girl that was washing my hair, she shampooed my hair like this. I was like, can you get in there? Dig in. I like it when you dig in. And the next comment I can see is Justin saying, dude, you only need to ask once, bombing the feed won't help you. I have no idea who that is, because I think I worked out who it might be. Catherine Blanks.
Okay, I was wondering if I should stay in the job I'm currently in or whether I should move on. Well, Catherine, the answer to that is, are you painfully hating where you are? Because if you are painfully hating where you are, that is a good clue of trying to look for something else so that you can be happy. We tend to spend a lot of time in misery because we believe that is what we deserve. When we can actually feel empowered to make change. And I know we hate change. Yes, people, we do hate change.
Especially Capricorns.
We hate hate with a passion changing anything, but it can actually work for us, and it could do us well and good to make changes. But let me pull a card for you, Catherine, and this is the High Priestess card. So the job is only the tip of the iceberg. There's more happening beyond that. And Catherine, the thing about it is that there is a sense and feeling that you are completely disconnected with who you truly are and what you truly want. The High Priestess always asks for more. The High Priestess asks us to look deeply within our souls and look for that connection with our spiritual side and the universe in general. If you can't change your job right now, look at what you can add into your life to make you feel as though you are important in the world and that you are giving and that you are doing something of service for others. So that's a way of trying to combat how you're feeling. But the thing is that employment at the moment is just shit everywhere, and you can't leave just willy-nilly.
Well, it's between my legs.
You've got to have something to go to. Thank you very much. You've got to have something to go to, or plan that out first. But in between that, look at how you can add a more spiritual side, Catherine, to how you are living in this world at the moment, just so that you can sort of feel that there is more out there than just this job, this 9-to-5 job, which obviously isn't assisting you and helping you feel happy.
And now we've got Bill Ross. How are you doing? He doesn't want a card. He's just stopping in to say hello. Hi Bill. How are you doing yourself? We're pretty good.
I think there's Yash Luthi Kariviala, which we'll just answer right now so we can stop bombing the site.
Hi Yash, how are you?
Hello Yash. And you want to know about your career, and the thing is that you have
to stop annoying people in your job.
Yeah. Stop bullying people, Yash, because they will just turn away and go,
They're
speak
annoying.
to the hand, Yash, right? Speak to the hand. You're annoying.
I don't know what's happening with the hair here. This
Bunch
is
of
really
shit.
weird.
But on a good note, Yash, you have the King of Coins card. So this is a money card, and it says, will you double down and work really hard? Yeah, and this is going to take you a while. So money isn't going to come flying out of the air anytime soon. It will, but you need to stick to what you know.
Oh, he's very good at
can
sticking
do
to stuff.
and carry on, and money will come as the years progress. So this is a long-term thing, Yash.
We've gone 80s.
Don't say that, because that's how I do my hair. Will you just not? just not.
Yeah, but yours is grey and beautiful.
What do you do with hair my length? What do you do with it?
You do that, it looks beautiful.
Oh,
I'm jealous of your hair.
Yash, just keep doing what you're doing. Stop whinging about stuff. You're on the right track, right? Just keep doing. Money will come to you.
Lizzie thought I gave a brilliant reading on that card. Hey, Stephanie Jane Haig finally made it to a live show. You'd think it wouldn't be a struggle as much seeing as I'm in the same time zone. Hey, let us know where everyone's from. You know how much we love to see where you are all from.
Absolutely.
Gives us a little bit of a buzz. Hello, Holly.
Everyone wants a bullshit card now.
I know. There we go.
Oh, Lord.
No, Jen wants to know if she's made the right decision with some male.
Oh, okay. Jen Williams. Am I making the right decision with the male?
So remember, keep having fun. Keep having fun.
I think keep having fun, but be protected. This is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands, Jen, depends on what you want from this male. Do you just want his sperm and to have babies? Because you're doing the right thing if that's it. Is this something that you kind of think is just going to make life easier and start a new path for you? That's it. But Jen, this could be complicated because this particular person, I think, wants some sort of commitment from you. So that's something you got to think about. If you just want to have fun, might not be the right person. If you want to commit, could be exactly what you're looking for.
Hello, Farid. How are you? Welcome to the show.
New subscriber.
A new one. Oh, I do like it. Anyone on YouTube at the moment, please make sure you give us a thumbs up on the live show and subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss anything that goes to YouTube. And everything we do does go to YouTube, so it's probably the best one to be on.
Okay, what do you see happening between me and Zenon very soon?
Is this a robot?
Ooh, no.
Oh, it could be good if it's a robot story. No?
Where are you getting that from?
Oh no, Xenon sounds like it's very Arthur C. Clarke. I don't know why.
No.
No?
No. All right. Okay. Look, the Two of Wands. And again, this is something, Farid, you have to really think about, because this is a person that really wants to take you into the future with him. So,
Or her.
if you are prepared to do that, then this is the right person to be with.
I think Farid is the gentleman, and I think Xenon, I'm not sure.
No, maybe his feelings too.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, okay.
So you have to be prepared that there are lots of changes, lots of exciting things that can happen in this particular relationship, but you've got to let go of feeling that this is going to be something that's threatening to you. Take it easy and just be in a place where you really feel confident that this is the right person for you at this point in time. They want change. They want to be happy. They want to have amazing things happen, but you have to loosen up a little bit. Yeah. So this looks good. You are just worried. I think you're worrying a little bit too much about it.
And Ruby, you have the best name ever, but we don't do like marriage, personal relationship questions, because we just don't want to air that sort of stuff on Facebook, and if they're watching, it could be really awkward. So, sorry, my gorgeous one. We'll jump down to Quinny. Can I have a card, please? Thank you, my ghost grannies.
Hey, Quinny, how are you? This is about work, and this is about where you stand when it comes to making your own money and what you are ready to do with it. And again, it's a card that talks about you feeling honoured and feeling respected and feeling as though people that are around you treat you as someone who's got a brain. Yeah, not just, and Anne mentioned the word robot, not just someone that comes, does their job and just, stays quiet. So it is time for you to stand up. And number one, respect yourself. And number two, demand that from other people as well. Okay, that will absolutely and totally change things.
Oh, Eshen Shukla, my future please, and marriage and life.
Oh.
Everyone's keen to find a husband or a wife.
Yeah, look, you should all hook up. All of you hook up, because you're all looking for the same thing.
We want to start the Frightfully Good dating website.
What can we call it?
Frightfully Good Route. How's that? Join now, free of charge.
Oh,
Frightfully Good Route.
My head hurts. And you, look, Eshan, you have a great card. It is the Page of Wands, which opens up so many wonderful perspectives for you. It's just, again, about being and feeling that you are confident in the choices that you are making. So married life is certainly something that belongs in your sphere of existence. It is something that belongs to you, but you need to feel confident in stepping into that and owning it as part of what you want in your life, and that it is going to make you happy and not just being something that you spend the rest of your life complaining about, going, this isn't what I signed up for. You make your future exactly the way you want it to.
Don't whinge about it when it happens, because you made it.
So be prepared to be open.
Card with that on it.
Did we?
No.
Be prepared to be open and enjoy your future, because it's going to be a good one, but be positive about it.
All right, Lizzie is desperate for a card. We said hello to Lizzie earlier. I need some direction. Any freaking direction, please. Thank you.
North, Lizzie. North. That's what I say to you. That's a direction, isn't it? North? Okay, all right. Oh, Jesus. Okay, you have the Devil card, Lizzie, bless your soul, right? And the Devil card is a card that is all about our addictive processes, our habits, the things that keep us circling around and around and around, biting our own tail like the serpent does, and getting very, very stuck. So, Lizzie, you have to kind of get out of your own way, or sit down and think to yourself, why do I keep on doing the same things that I do and getting the same results? And that is because you do the same things you do in the same way and expect something different to happen. It's not. So this is an important time to really, really sit with yourself and ask those important questions. What do I need right now? What do I need? What's important for me? And often safety and security is top of the pyramid. But stop doing the same things. Stop it.
Definition of insanity. Now, Rebecca Breadmeister, you might want to help me out a bit. I feel like I'm going through a change. Can't explain how it feels, but can you tell me if I'm psychic at all? I'm not sure what to think. I know what I think, but just doubtful if that makes sense.
Yeah, Rebecca. And anytime we open up to our psychic abilities, we start to ask ourselves whether we're just making all this stuff up or whether it's coming from a place of wisdom. And if it feels right, if it feels sincere, and if it makes you question and ask things that you normally wouldn't ask, then Rebecca, trust that it's coming from a real and proper place. If it kind of sounds bullshitty, then you need to be able to say to yourself, it's just real bullshit, or I'm regurgitating somebody else's thoughts, they're not mine. So real psychic intuition comes in at a level that always asks you to question things really, really deeply. And often that questioning raises stuff within you that may not be nice, may not be pretty, and may not be stuff that you want to work through, but you have to work through it to be able to get to that level of psychic ability that you are wanting to reach. I hope that makes sense, and that is probably the best type of advice that I can give to you. So we're all psychic on a certain level, some of us more deeply psychic than others, but again, I'm saying to you that if you are questioning some of the things that are happening, and that questioning is opening up a whole lot of self-reflection, then it is really coming from your psychic intuitive self.
Oh, thank you, whoever it was that sent us the $5 on YouTube. I'll get down and work out who that is in a second, but thank you so much. We appreciate it. And also, Belinda said, thank you so much. You were spot on with my situation. I really appreciate your advice. Now we're going to go down to a newbie. We've got Sarah.
Feeling a little lost.
So just be aware, everyone, the feed is like dropped out quite a bit, so I'm quite a bit behind where this is probably 5 or 10. Angela Thompson, thank you. I'm way behind on the questions, as you can probably see.
And of course, Sarah, you are feeling a little bit lost. You have the Moon card, and the Moon card taps into our emotions. And the issue with the Moon card is that it asks you to work through what you are stuck with or stuck on, as opposed to bypassing it and going, I'll deal with that later, or it's all too hard, because it does end up sitting there and it's not going to go away until you deal with those things and actually work through them. The Moon card often refers to things that may actually need a little bit of extra help as well. So there could be a component there, Sarah, that is a medical issue. a personal issue that needs to be looked at. So make sure that you just are looking at yourself from a physical and mental perspective as well, and that is all okay. And sometimes that just helps fix or change all the other things that are making you feel lost at the moment. So when people say they feel lost, it often refers to the fact that you don't know what to do or what is coming up next, and that creates fear. We aren't really good at just sitting in a space and going, maybe nothing is happening today or this week, but it'll happen next week or next month, and I just have to roll with it. We're not good with that. I'm not good with that. And so I understand that. It doesn't mean that you're lost. It just means that nothing really huge is happening right now. And all of life can't be about big things happening every day, or you would go psychotic. You would. You need time and days and weeks where you're just going with the flow and you're doing your thing. But you got to know what your thing is.
So try a few things. Have a little feel, a little poke around, see what your thing is. I always like exploring things. It's always a bit of fun. Stephanie, you and Jeanette need to message each other, and I think that's a nice little bit of a friendship.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah. And look, send out some healing to these lovely ladies, please, to Stephanie and to Jeanette. They need some extra support. That would be appreciated. And there's Stephen. Can't wait for you to come and play at Uncensored Radio tomorrow.
Shall I bring my cards, Stephen? Are you all going to want a reading tomorrow?
He wants my bullshit cards.
They'll be here. Hey, Bobby Coombs.
Oh, Dwayne, I've been thinking of being a priest, but must I ask, is it very dangerous because of paranormal activity or something? No.
Get over yourself, Dwayne. Where is your faith? That's what I say.
Yeah, we are coming to New Zealand. Yes, we are. But I couldn't use. I only have Virgin credits.
Yeah.
And the airline wouldn't let me. The place I booked it with wouldn't let me use it for anything other than Virgin. So we couldn't book the flight. So it was freaking annoying.
We will get there before the end of the year. We will be there.
One way or the other. Norfolk, hello Michelle. How are you?
Michelle.
Were you at our show?
I think most of Norfolk Island was.
And hello Angela. Merry meet and blessings from Perth. Merry meet, beautiful lady. I'm still scrolling through. Binged all the podcasts in 3 weeks. Yeah, there is one more coming out there's more than one coming, but they were a bit late today getting ours out. They got somebody else's out.
There's a new favourite in the corral.
We've noticed.
That's all I've got to say. There's a new favourite little boy, and we're not
going to mention his name. We're not going to give him any power. Just go all negative.
Yeah, and we have kind of just gone into the lower.
Yeah.
So I think all of you should complain and go, where the fucking hell is their podcast?
We'll start swearing. That will get them back on, won't it? We'll get in trouble. All right, let's go to Renee Smart.
Hello, Pink Unicorn. And Brad Wolf has just passed gas. Awesome.
Woohoo!
Thank you for letting us know.
As long as we can't smell it from here.
Lovely.
I'm still a little bit hoarse from all my sneezing the other day.
Okay. Renee, have you chosen the right job? Or the Hermit card. Renee, this is the card of the deep thinker. So as long as intellectually you are stimulated, no cracks. If you are intellectually stimulated by what you are doing, then you have chosen the right job. If you get bored really easily, left to your own devices, you may have to think about changing sometime in the future. The Hermit card likes to be on their own. They like to make the choices about what they do, but they always are looking for intellectual stimulation, always asking for more of themselves. So I hope that's you, Renee.
Anyway, they want to see you with your hair out.
Oh, Freaking hell. Gee, really?
Yep. She beats me hands down. She's got the most beautiful hair.
Oh.
In the meantime, I'll find a card. Or she go da da da.
Just don't.
Look, here's
Just
another
don't.
one.
Just
There's
don't.
another one saying they like your hair down.
Oh.
And I will, so again, they're showing your hair down. And thank you, Susan. Congratulations on the birth of the new Bubba. My question is, was my brother Travis's death an accident or not?
Oh my God.
If you can tell me, I would love a naughty card. I don't know if naughty cards are the right card for this sort of question.
There you go.
Look how long it is. Stand up so they can see how long it goes.
Down to there.
She's Lady Godiva. She can cover her boobies with that.
Down to there. There you are.
Yeah, I'm
Now
jealous.
I'll get hot. I'll get hot now.
You are hot, Renata.
Yeah.
Whatever.
My brother Travis's death an accident or not? Oh dear. If you can't tell me, I would love a naughty card. Susan! What a alternative. This is really, really hard. Really hard. You know what? Travis says he doesn't want you to know. That's the words I heard from him.
Doesn't matter.
I don't want you to know. I don't want you to know. So there is a likelihood that what you feel is right. I'll say that to you. I think you have a feeling about this. So it's what you're feeling is right.
Gorgeous lady, once again, we don't do questions about affairs and things like that on here. It's just not the appropriate place. I'm sorry that you feel you're in that situation.
Yeah, and if you're really feeling that, then there are so many things there that need to be attended to very, very quickly. And you really need to seek some counselling with regard to that so that you can sort this out very quickly, my darling. So please do that.
Oh, here's an interesting one for you. Captain Roz, I had some issues with delivering my items to my customers and people now think I'm scamming. Will these cause a big issue by law?
Yes. Yes, so you better, Captain Roz, get that sorted out very, very quickly because there are a lot of scammers out there nowadays. We were trying to get scammed this week ourselves, and I tell you what, people are onto it very, very quickly, and you lose trust, absolutely, definitely, if you don't get those things sorted very, very quickly. It's not a laughing matter. It is something that is very, very important, needs to be straightened out straight away.
Oh, thank you so much, Angela. We finally got down to your question. We really appreciate the little drop of funds in there. I'm coming out of a chaotic 7-year cycle. Any help finding my new direction or unblocking myself? Many thanks.
Angela, one of the first things that's really, really good to do is go and have an energy healing done. There is just a certain amount of unblocking that we can all do for ourselves, but there are also a lot of underlying things that we really kind of push down very, very deeply. And if we don't deal with that, then that can just keep rising and coming up and continue to block, even though we think we're okay. So a little bit of energy healing and allowing a healer to work with you and to deal with those deep, deep down issues will certainly very much help you. But the direction is, so you've got the 9 of Coins here, which talks about you really believing that you should not be where you are right now, that there should be a better life for you, that you should be in a better place, that you should have more financial success at this stage, and that you should be really and truly the woman that you have always pictured yourself to be, which is this.
Hot.
Yep. Which is this. And if you aren't there, it is because of the chaos that you have been in over the last 7 years. And some of that isn't your fault. Yeah, some of that isn't your fault and has come about through many, many different things that has occurred. So please don't be in the blame game at this point in time. Forgive yourself as part of your healing process, and that will do a lot of unblocking for you too, Angela.
Oh, Dwayne.
Hello, Gail Elizabeth.
Yes, I'm not going to look at her, the other travel companion that travels the world with you. Dwayne, are you on Jungle Juice tonight? What's happening here,
Yeah,
mate?
Dwayne, make up your mind. First of all, you're a priest. Now you want to become a psychiatrist. The next thing
I
you'll
think
tell
he
me...
meant psychic abilities. How do you become a psychic, not a psychiatric? Psychiatrist.
He's just said he wants to be a psychiatrist.
Yeah, no, psychiatrist.
No, it's his boo-boo. Let him sort it out.
You go to university and you get a degree.
Don't you fix
right?
it.
Basically, to become a psychiatrist, you need to do a degree. You can't do a diploma. You must do a degree, and it's at 3 or 4. No, psychiatrist is 4 to 6 years. I think so. It's a big thing. Okay.
Dwayne, get off the Jungle Juice, Dwayne. Hi, Gail.
Hi, Gail. Oh, and thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Adelaide J. That was on the Paranormal United Network.
Yes.
Okay. Have a car. Oh.
I'll be doing a longer webinar on empaths shortly, within the next month. I'm just trying to organise it. So what I will do...
Do I know about this, or is this something you're doing on your own?
No. We'll do it. We'll do it through the Australian School of Ghost Hunting.
All right.
And we will do a presentation on empaths and how they can work in surviving life, and in actually just being able to strengthen their psychic abilities.
We're coming to Geelong. We've got a show booked there for the tarot show, so we will be in Geelong, and we might be doing workshops on the Sunday. Yeah, Renata swears. I normally swear more than her, but I'm trying to hold back for reasons which will be explained later.
Hey, you've written that word there, Patricia.
It's a power word.
I saw it. It's a power word.
It's a power word. Alison Thompson. Can I have a card, please, lovely ladies?
Hello, gorgeous Alison.
I think I've forgotten to write down a few names there.
That's
I got
all right.
carried away.
Okay, Alison, here you are, my sweet. This is your card, and it's the Queen of Cups. And she is a gorgeous lady, but she tries to control a lot of things. And Alison, this is where you might be stuck at the moment, trying to control your world and controlling every single part of it. And this is where things can really get emotional, because some things can't be controlled. They are out of your hands. But you can do your best. And that's the most important thing right now. Control what you can and let go of what you can't. It will swing around anyway, and you'll sort of catch up on it a few weeks or months down the track. But don't try and do everything all at once, because that's just impossible. Also look at one thing that you can control, which is your emotions. Yeah, and don't get overextended with being emotionally connected to things that really aren't important.
Yeah, sorry, the feed just jumped again, and I noticed somebody said that somebody was upset that I didn't get their reading. It's jumping a lot tonight, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Ruby, we can answer that sort of question. We'll give you a general...
Okay, Ruby. So,
here comes Renata. I can feel it. When you get that, that means you're about to get a lecture.
Oh dear.
Here comes Counsellor Renata.
Yeah. And this should never be answered by the throw of a card. Never. Because you are dealing with two people who have not only themselves to deal with, but everything else that is attached to that relationship, which could be children, it could be parents, it could be extended family, it could be freaking dogs and cats. So there are lots of things that are associated with any sort of relationship. And Ruby, to trust the throw of a card gives you disrespect for your own mind and your own judgment. it tells me that you are asking about this, that you really feel as though you are at those last moments of trying to work out what you can do, which means, yes, it is a tough marriage. And all relationships can work. It just depends on how much sacrifice you want to give of yourself. So if you feel that you are at breaking point, one of the things that you need to do, Ruby, is save yourself at this point in time and get assistance and get help. Whether that be counselling, whether that be the ear of a friend that can help you through, whether that be Lifeline, whatever it might be that can help you sort out some of that horrid stuff that you feel that you are in. Get it right now, because that is important, because you are at breaking point. And you're going to have to consider whether it is worth being in this situation that may not change, because the only person that you can change is you, long term, whether you can get through this. And that's all that I can tell you at this point in time. You do need to do something about it. You do need to understand and get help. And you do need to work out whether you can carry on sacrificing yourself in this relationship. Now, that doesn't mean that the other person isn't sacrificing themselves. I don't know what the other person is doing, and whether they are in the same situation or feel the same way as you do. But I'm talking to you because you are the one that has reached out in this particular situation. And you must try and find someone that will sit and listen to what is going on and help you work it out. Don't let anybody else work it out for you. You have to work this out, because it's your responsibility to make the choice and decision, not anybody else's. You can't hand this to anyone, Ruby. You can't. No matter how much you try, you cannot. You have to work through it.
Can't put it back in the box once you've let her out. That's it. But she makes a good point. Are you going to draw a card or not?
No.
Okay. We will be in Geelong. It's we're hoping to do something in Geelong on the 12th, September the 12th. But we'll also be doing our Naughty and Nice show, I think either on the 9th or the 10th. I'm not sure. It's around that time. But if you go to the AnneandRenata.com website, you will be able to find their what our dates are. So we're almost at the stage where you need to...
nearly done.
Yeah, so Renee, we're coming down to Melbourne. We're just, hopefully our team's going to talk to us soon about the dates and where we're going and everything.
We're not favourites at the moment, Renee. No, we have to wait our turn.
We need to go shoot some animals to be favourites.
Oh, you said that you weren't going to say anything.
I didn't. Michelle from Norfolk. May I have a card, please? I would like to focus on my 6-year-old boy. Oh, that's gorgeous. Hang on, I'm just writing down. Michelle Carrier.
See, you've caught me in the middle of pulling the hair up.
It takes her forever.
Sorry. I'll just put another pin in and I'll be with you. Okay, Michelle. You want to focus on your 6-year-old boy. Oh. Okay, what does he need right now? That's the most important thing. What does he need? And he needs a mum who will be there for him and feels that she's... Oh, see, this is all about you and what you need. And the completeness of feeling that you have a partner or a partnership that can complete you. And can be by your side, and that can give you respite, help, assistance, and feeling as though you can actually depend upon somebody. That's what you need. And trying to make yourself happy or feel as happy as you can is going to be something that can sometimes be really hard work. And focusing on your little 6-year-old, you have to really be in a space of really positive energy, because they pick up on all of that shit. You don't have to say anything. They know when you're crappy. They know when things are going wrong. And what that does is it makes them feel really insecure. And at 6, they don't know how to say that. They'll probably say, my tummy hurts, because that's where the pain is, right here. in the solar plexus. That's where fear is. It sits in there. And sometimes they'll say, my tummy hurts, because that's how they're feeling the pain of your insecurity. So, Michelle, you've got to really look at how you can make yourself happy and bring in a real positive sense that everything is okay for your 6-year-old.
We've got a troll.
Does that make sense? Oh, do we?
We do. It's gonna Ifasora.
Gawoon Ifasora.
You're gonna Ifasora
very
shortly.
Here we go.
You're a bit late to the party for starters. We've been at this for quite some time, and you've come in a little bit late to scam our very intelligent listeners who know that you are full of shite. All right, my friend, I am now going to curse you. I am going to curse you that every single thing you eat is going to get blocked up in your anus. It is going to get so blocked, and you are going to get so bloated and so full that at the most improper moment that plug will come loose and you will spray diarrhea over your in-laws and all your work friends so that they will never talk to you again. And once that has unplugged, you will just keep shitting for the rest of your life, and it's going to keep coming out your mouth and out of every orifice you've got. Many blessings to you. Now feck off.
Well, there you go.
I channeled that.
Yeah.
Bye, Ifasora.
So gone. Ifasora is gone.
Oh, right.
Okay, we need to pick these.
Oh, Jake's here. Oh, hang on, we've got an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh!
Are we Ojiwea Ifalabi? Ojiwea Ifalabi? I'll inbox you.
Okay.
I will inbox you, mate. And that inbox will be the last inbox you ever see in your whole goddamn life. That's what I'm saying, right? So you don't want me to inbox you, because once I inbox you, you're done. You are done. You are so done, you will never be able to pick yourself up off the pavement ever again. That's what I'm saying to you. So feck off right now. Get your little ass away from this page, and may I never see you again.
And
blessed be.
And may your privates burn for an eternity. Bye. There we go. Oh, I do like it when we get some trolls. It does make me happy. Oh boy, Jane Cano's just come on for us.
Jane Cano!
Oh my God! Oh, we miss you too.
The sexy man of the paranormal, right here, right here, gracing our channel.
Should we pull a card for Brian? I think we need to pull a card for Brian. Brian, we got a card for you.
Oh my God, Brian, I miss you so much.
Yeah.
And we were going to go do a trip with you.
Well, we're still fingers crossed, but I think your trip's June or July, and we're actually not allowed to travel until July next year.
So, Brian, I know you didn't ask for it, but we often do things people don't ask for, right? So you have the Knight of Coins. This is awesome card. The next 12 months for you, Brian, is going to be really, really good. But you kind of have to keep your eye on the money, right? Keep your eye on the money and do what is going to make things profitable for you. So stop accepting every single thing, because you will burn out, right? Burn out.
Batman.
Do you like how we deal with trolls, Brian?
Yeah. We're very good at dealing with trolls.
We do really well. Keep your eye on the money. Yeah, keep yourself focused over the next 12 months. And don't do stuff you really don't want to do or is not going to bring you any financial success, because you will suffer burnout.
Portable Tree just said, who is Brian Cano?
You don't know who Brian Cano is?
I'm having a moment. All right. Brian, I've got a card for you. Take a teensy-weensy fecking baby step. At least you're still fecking moving. It means don't let yourself get in a rut. Don't get stuck in the same old, same old. Keep it fresh, keep it happening, and keep moving. Love, naughty spirit. Oh!
I'm sure there are plenty of ladies out there that can keep it fresh for you, Brian. That's all I'm saying.
She strokes her breast. Just ignore her, Brian. Oh, could you imagine spending a whole week with us on a bus? Maybe COVID has spared you.
or on a haunted site. Oh my God, that would just be awesome.
Noise. We told Brian all about the Australian lingo with the and noise was one of them.
Poor Jake.
Anyway, choose your cards. 1, 2, or 3. We've got to do the readings and get off here.
Yes.
A 1, 2, or 3. What are you drawn to this evening? What are you feeling? Ask your question. I'm going to go 1 tonight.
Oh, I'm going to go 3.
Oh, Brian, have you seen our TV show? We've got a TV show called The Space Between. You have to get your VPN on to watch it, though. It's on 7+. Mm-hmm. So we're the specialist paranormal investigators.
Yep.
I sound super intelligent. So does Roman and Renata. All right, let's read 1.
All right. So have you picked? Have you chosen? I've chosen 3. I don't know what these are, by the way. Okay. So number 1 is the Justice card. So there could be some legalities coming up for you over the next week. Make sure you have dotted the I's and crossed the T's and that you are doing the right thing, because this really is legal stuff and you need to really get this stuff sorted. You need to do it the right and proper way. Don't kind of dilly-dally about.
And my card is be loved for feck's sake. If you want to be loved, you have to love yourself. You have to show people how to be treated by treating them that way too. So be nice. Be lovely. All right.
Number 2. Is this one you picked?
No, I picked 1.
Oh, okay.
I've got legal matters coming.
All right,
I might get a contract. You might not.
So number 2 is the Knight of Swords. All right. This is hard stuff. This is stuff that you have to fight, and it is a personal battle. You literally have to fight against your will to not do what you need to be doing right now. Okay, so this is procrastination. It is about saying it's all too hard. I can't do it right now. Get on your high horse and slay the dragon.
And I love this card. Pray, Mother Chucker, let help in. That means that there are people out there that are willing to give you a hand, just you might be a little bit too proud. So this is the time where you go, yep, I need the help. Please come and help me. And those people will come forward and help you. Love, naughty spirit.
And no, you can't change your card. No, that's not the game. You can't. Once you've made a choice.
The cards have spoken.
The cards have spoken. You cannot. Okay, this is mine.
Make sure you send some hearts, those emoji heart things on the, where it's like smiley faces and things like that, because Facebook will love that shit, stuff.
Now, Nine of Swords. So this is me all over. Stop the whinging. Stop the carrying on. Stop making a tragedy out of everything, because you're making yourself sick and you're making everybody around you hate you. So stop it. Get out of bed. Look on the bright side.
Pat your dog. 1
foot in front of the other and deal with the stuff that is happening. Part of why you are there is because it's all been set up to be this way over a long period of time. Deal with it. Get over it. Move on. It's going to be hard work. It is what it is.
And for our last card for this evening, go big or feckin' go home. There's no point in being half-hearted about what you do. You've got to give it everything if you want to succeed. Love, naughty spirit.
Right. That is us done for tonight.
Oh, you are very late to the show, John. You've missed 2 cursings.
And you've missed the gorgeous Brian J. Cano.
Yeah. You
Lord.
go look up Brian J. Cano on the internet and you'll work out who Brian J. Cano is. He's a famous paranormal investigator, has done many, many TV shows. Mm-hmm. Many, and come to Australia Paracon. Been twice to Australia, hasn't he?
We have hosted him.
Yeah, and we want him to come again. Go away, COVID. Anyway, thank you all beautiful people. We've gone over time. I do apologise.
We're back tomorrow on the... what are we
Newcastle Live, and you can text those questions in right now. I think Crispy has put up the phone number. Text your questions in, put your name on it, and she will read them out during the show if you're picked.
And Justin, we'll see you in Bronwyn on Saturday night at Christmas House. You'll love it. You'll love it.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. See you on the dark side.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good long weekend, people.
Bye.